Fieldy, welcome back to Download. When were you last here?
You know what? We've been here so many times that we've actually even been here when it was called.
Monsters of Rock.
No, not that early. Later when it was called Donington, and then they changed it to Download, and so we're pretty much old school. You know, we've been here a lot, and I can't remember the last time, but a few years or something.
You've been doing some, in inverted commas, warm-up shows over the past week here in the UK. Any memories? Anything you can tell us?
We've been doing some warm-ups, and I think trying to get just a good set because you only get to play for an hour. So we're trying to put something together, just banging, and you know, I think that we got together a set that we're the most pleased with. It's probably going to be, I think it's one of our best hour sets that we've ever done.
Jonathan played here, I think it was 2 years ago with his solo project, but it's cause not really solo because he's a backing band. And were you involved with that?
No, he had put together a bunch of musicians. It was like a big, you know, a lot of players from, I'm not even sure. It was a lot though. But we weren't even here. He did a little, you know, run for, I think it's called Jonathan Davis or something.
Mm-hmm. Second stage you're playing, and you're on just before Pendulum. Pendulum, a sort of a strange sort of band, but they seem to be very, very popular with the rock crowd. Are they a band that you're aware of?
I've never heard of them. I don't even know what kind of music it is.
Similar to the Prodigy.
Oh, you know, we've done a lot of like that type of music because we just played recently with Prodigy, and back in '98 we did a tour with Prodigy too. But yeah, I haven't heard them, but we just played with Prodigy and they're amazing.
Well, Pendulum are a similar, not very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard them, but maybe we'll get a chance to check them out. I have no idea.
94 was the first album. That's 17 years. It's flown past.
It is going fast. 94. We put out the first Korn record, and here we are today, still doing it. Just released a single called Get Up. Something really almost like reinventing ourselves. Pretty cool. People get a chance to check that one out.
Korn 3, Remember Who You Are is the title of the album. It's been out a good few months now, and I was reading somewhere that Get Up is the first song from a forthcoming album that you're already working on. Any idea when we're going to see it?
We're working on some, you know, collaboration with some DJs of dubstep music with Korn, and I don't know if it's going to be an album, but it's probably going to be an EP. And you know, we have quite a few songs pretty much almost finished up. Not sure what we're going to do. It's so new right now that just kind of playing around with it.
Well, you'd be delighted to know that our radio station has been playing Get Up. It's already been playlisted. Probably not many stations here in the UK have playlisted it, but we have, because I like it.
All right. Well, that's cool. I mean, you know, we had to take a chance of doing something a little bit, you know, different, and it's cool that people are supporting it, because we kind of just, I've always done what we wanted to do, and hoping and wishing that everybody's going to dig it, and we're getting really good feedback, and you know, thanks for the support.
Something at this time, you're on stage in what, a couple of hours or so. At this stage, do you quite enjoy doing the interview bit because it passes the time?
Actually, yeah, I do, because it's, believe it or not, it's really boring back here, and there's nothing going on. So if we got some interviews lined up, we're like, cool, man, because right before this, I was sitting in my dressing room and I'm like, I'm gonna have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, it's like, it's really not what everybody thinks it is back here. There's not a lot going on. You know, we probably wish that we were out there, and everybody wishes they were back here. But if they could come back here, they're like, oh, we're gonna go back out there. So it's like, I don't know.
If you were back there or out there, who would you like to see?
If I was out there, I'd like to get a chance to see Alter Bridge. I just got one of their songs, Isolation. I'm kind of newer with all their, you know, and it's really banging and really good. I'm digging it. So I hope I get a chance to see them. You know, there's a few bands, but they're like on different days.
Yeah.
You know, like Avenged Sevenfold. Actually, Zacky's my neighbor. He's like 5 houses down the street on the same block as me. I'm not going to get to see him because they're on the next day. I mean, it looks like you're like, oh, I want to see this band, because I looked at the poster. I'm like, oh, I want to see the Cult. When they play? And they're like, they're on Sunday. I'm like, man. So you see all these bands on the poster, but it's not the same days, and it's kind of hard.
Pleasure talking to you. Thank you for taking the time. Have a good one tonight, and we'll finish off with Get Up. Before we play it, just what's the song actually about?
You know what? I don't really know, because Jonathan wrote it, and I don't really know. Like, I guess everybody really, it's really weird, because everybody, I guess, would take their own meaning of what it is. And for me, if I had to take a meaning to it, I would take it as rock out.
Or as Lemmy wrote with a song in the last Motorhead, rock out with your cock out. Fieldy, thanks for talking.
All right, man. Thank you.